Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are now stepping up in their roles as senior royals and are still busily undertaking engagements on behalf of the Queen as the due date for their royal baby fast approaches. Before he took on full-time royal work, the Duke of Sussex was dedicated to his military career and was even at the center of a Taliban raid on the military base Camp Bastion, royal biographer Katie Nicholl writes. During his active service, the prince served as a co-pilot gunner in the Army Air Corps and has completed 2 tours of Afghanistan. In Ms Nicholl's 2017 biography Harry, Life, Loss, and Love, the royal author recounts how, in 2012, the Duke of Sussex returned to his duties on the front line. Ms Nicholl writes, "At Camp Bastion, there was a genuine risk of attack by undercover Taliban agents and, sure enough, just a week after his arrival it was stormed by insurgents. Taliban fighters armed with rocket-propelled grenades and assault rifles killed 2 U.S. Marines, injured 4 British airmen, and destroyed aircraft during attack." However, she explains, they got nowhere near Harry, who was rushed to safety. Attack helicopters from the prince's squadron were called in, however, to defend the base during the 4.5-hour firefight. Ms Nicholl adds, according to NATO coalition chiefs, 15 Taliban were shot dead during the raid. The insurgents chose the darkest night of the year to sneak onto the base dressed in American Army uniforms and targeted hangars of Harrier jump jets. Despite the violent incursion, Ms Nicholl claims the prince was thrilled to be back on the front line. She writes, Harry, who always carried a loaded pistol, had been with his Apache crew at the time and, despite the episode, insisted he was staying put. It was all part of being at war, and Harry's training had included a survival course during which he had been hooded and interrogated in a simulated Taliban kidnapping. In 2013, he was criticized over his comments about shooting Taliban insurgents as part of his combat experience. He responded, "Take a life to save a life, that's what we revolve around. If there's people trying to do bad stuff to our guys, then we'll take them out of the game. I'm not here on a free pass. Our job out here is to make sure the guys are safe on the ground, and if that means shooting someone who is shooting them, then we will do it." Although the Duke enjoyed his 10-year military career immensely, he decided to resign in 2015 to concentrate on his role as a senior royal. However, his decision made Prince Charles worry that his youngest son would turn into another Prince Andrew. Ms Nicholl writes, Prince Charles, while supportive, was said to be concerned that Harry was leaving the army too soon. Privately, he worried that his youngest son might fall into the same trap as his brother, Prince Andrew, who had struggled to find a sustainable role for himself after leaving the Royal Navy in 2001, drifting from one personal crisis to another.